Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever part of the world you're in and whatever time of day it is. This is Dr. Don with your daily LightPoint. As we wrap up our series about leadership identity, we've unpacked, you know, considerations around understanding your desired identity, connecting with your identity, and understanding how to maximize it. I want to close out this series with a conversation around physical and mental energy and how that also shapes your leadership identity. Because I recognize that everything I've been talking about, right? Connecting values, beliefs, behaviors, actions to that identity. And those are all significant elements of what make up your identity, not just your mindset, but your actions. But what I didn't lean into is your mentality in the context of your energy, both mental and physical energy, how you exert it, how you project it, shapes your identity as much, if not even more so, than some of those other factors. So when we talk about, well, how do you show up in the room, a lot of times I say it's how you show up in the room. Well, how you show up in the room isn't just in the form of your outward appearance or what you say or how you engage others with verbal and nonverbal cues. It's also the energy that you project. And I'm a firm believer that the science of energy clearly states that it transfers. It doesn't dissolve or disappear. It transfers. It's absorbed and it's transferred. Absorbed or it's transferred. It can be absorbed and stored, or it could be absorbed for the sake of transference. Well, that happens between human beings. So how in tune are we to the energy that we're projecting? And as I get older, I'm becoming more and more aware of my own energy and how it influences individuals around me. Because that shapes their impression of how we show up in their lives. Sometimes it starts with the energy piece of that. So the mood that you're in, the mindset that you possess can set a group or an individual on a really positive trajectory because they take that positive energy and they absorb it, and then it transforms their own energy. If they're already positive, it increases their positivity. If they're feeling a bit down, then it counters that with positive energy. Well, equally, the energy we give off, if our mindset is in a negative space, if our mood is not one that is positive, if we feel highly stressed or whatever those things, it transfers physiologically. And that energy that we project, that feels or seems intangible at times, impacts those around us in a negative way as well. So I encourage you, as you think about your leadership identity, don't forget about your mental and physical energy, remaining grounded and connected to it, understanding what it is, understanding how to navigate it. It doesn't require shifting. And sometimes it may mean full transparency with individuals or your team. Say, hey, I'm struggling today. And I know my energy isn't one that is positive right now. So sometimes you let them know I'm working to shift that, or I need help shifting that, or maybe leaning in on someone who's more positive, and you can absorb some of that energy. Maybe that helps the shift. And sometimes it's resigning to yourself to give you the mental, psychological, the physical capacity to shift your own energy. Sometimes it's saying, hey, I need a moment. I'm going to distance myself a little just so that I don't project my negative energy onto you. So I encourage you to really lean in on that. This idea of leadership identity, my values, my beliefs, my actions, and my energy shape my identity for myself and how others view me as a leader. Thanks for tuning in to our daily Light Point. Real leaders, real talk, real time.